To Kisumu County, transport business on Lake Victoria is set to receive a boost after a 70-meter-long dredging vessel arrived at the Port of Kisumu to commence drilling of the pier to accommodate big ships. Now, the vessel, which is set to be launched this afternoon by the African Union's special envoy on infrastructure, Raila Odinga, is a joint venture between various national government agencies and the county government of Kisumu. Oko Kuse is attending that launch and now joins us live from Kisumu. Oko?
Yes, Gladys, we are here at the Kisumu port where the launch of the 70-meter long vessel, as you mentioned there, is set to happen any moment from now. The vessel we are talking about is that one right behind me there. It is called the Mango Tree Group, and it arrived last evening here in Kisumu from Mombasa. It is expected to commence work in 30 days' time. That is after another 2 vessels that are expected to help with the harvesting of the water hyacinth, which is currently choking the Lake Victoria, arrive here in Kisumu. But all the same, it is a huge relief to residents here, and of course even the business people who rely on Lake Victoria for their upkeep. Remember, Kisumu is considered as a business hub in the East Africa region in the sense that it sits between the riparian countries of Uganda and Tanzania, and therefore for a long time it has been considered as a link between the port of Mombasa to Uganda and countries such as Rwanda and Burundi, which are part of the larger East Africa community. So this vessel has been touted as a game changer as far as business on the port of Kisumu is concerned, in the sense that it is expected to cover a total of 62 kilometers. And in that 62 kilometers, in that package actually, it is also expected that it will expand the landing bay here in Kisumu to 80 meters. And besides that, it is also expected to increase the depth of the port from what we are being told now is 3 meters or 1.5 meters in some areas to 6 meters deep. It is also been discovered that due to residues that have accumulated over like 10 years now, have reduced that depth from 6 meters to 3 meters, and to some areas I've mentioned there to 1.5, which has hindered the docking or berthing of some particular ships, huge ships actually. This port, as you can see from the photos, from the pictures, has been kind of active as far as transportation on Lake Victoria is concerned. A lot of cargo ships dock here that are destined for Uganda and Tanzania, but that has not been possible for quite some time now because of the residues that have sort of reduced the depth of the port here. And remember again, regardless, that the expansion or the rehabilitation of this port is part of the Big Four agenda of President Uhuru Kenyatta's Big Four agenda. Remember, the SGR rail is expected to pass through here, and therefore we expect that a lot of activities in terms of business will be improved, and that this particular port is key when it comes to that particular program or plans by the government. So this is a key milestone as far as the transport on Lake Victoria and business is concerned, and therefore a lot of people are excited about the idea that, or the fact that this port will once again be revived and made active as it used to be sometimes back. So we are expecting a lot of guests here, dignitaries here today. We are expecting officials from the Kenya Maritime Authority. We are expecting officials from Kenya Pipeline Corporation. We are also expecting officials from Kenya Railways Authority and Lake Victoria Basin Commission, together with the Lake Region Economic Bloc officials. We are also expecting those officials here. We have been made to understand that the CS for Transport, Environment are also expected to grace this occasion. We are here to confirm that, but what we are certain about is that the AU Special Envoy for Infrastructure, that is Raila Odinga, is expected to be the chief guest here, accompanied by the Deputy Governor of Kisumu County, that is Matthews Owili. Back to you, Gladys.
Thank you, Oko Kusa, speaking to us from the shores of Lake Victoria, to be specific, the Port of Kisumu, where transport business on Lake Victoria is set to receive a boost following the arrival of a 70-meter-long dredging vessel expected to clean up the stud-borne hyacinth that has infested Lake Victoria and, of course, open up numerous business opportunities. And we'll be catching up with him in our subsequent bulletins for more details coming out of that launch. Now,